Good morning, guys. It's March 13th. Today, as I was reading Mark, the passage that stood out to me was in chapter 13, verse 20. It says, "If the Lord had not cut short those days, no one would survive. But for the sake of the elect, whom He has chosen, He has shortened them." And to be honest, I don't know. I believe this is a reference to Noah. I don't have my commentary with me to look at it, but I believe that what Jesus is talking about here is if he hadn't done away with Noah's generation, then no one would survive because it was just so wicked. It was so evil, and often we question God when something like the flood or Sodom and Gomorrah or just these awful things happen. We say, "God, why you're loving? Why would you do that?" But what I love about God is that everything that He does is for the purpose of bringing more people into His kingdom. And you guys have probably heard me say that before. If God had not done the flood, then how many righteous people would there have been in the end? Maybe it was so wicked that even Noah and his family would have been overcome. Or we say, "God, why did the Jews not believe? Why were their hearts hardened?" Well, the reason is so that the Gentiles could become part of that kingdom. If the Jews had accepted Christ and had not hardened their hearts, then you and I wouldn't be here today as part of God's kingdom, because we are able to be part of it because of how the Jews responded. And if you're going through hard times in your life or whatever it may be, God is always in the business of bringing more people into His kingdom. And so maybe you're going through a hard time for the purpose of showing that God can deliver you, that God is going to take you by the hand and He is going to walk with you through the storm, through the fire. And by that, other people will see, man, there is something in that. They couldn't have done that by themselves. And I want to be that way. I want to have that same God that delivered you. I want Him to be able to deliver me, and they can become part of the kingdom. And it's, if we look at life as everything God does is to bring more into Him, then what a blessing that is. And our eyes are opened, and no longer do the things that don't matter, or the things that matter, they won't matter anymore. What we look like, how much money we have, whatever it may be, because everything we do is for the purpose of God's kingdom, and He has a plan. And he has his elect, and man, it's so good to be part of it, and I hope you guys feel the same. Anyway, I love you guys, and as you can see, I'm at home. Katie took her keys and the spare, and I left my keys at the office, and so I'm stuck here. So if anybody wants to stop by, all right, see you guys.